Welcome to Spit Your Game, Talk Your Sports.
Do you sleep with the lights on so you can see in the dark? Do you know where you come from? You're getting closer to Do you sleep with the lights on so you can see in the dark? Do you know?
All right, folks. I like welcome y'all to another episode of Spit Your Game, Talk Your Sports. Or y'all sports talk unfiltered. And of course, I am the host, the one and only, Mr. Dr. J. So we gonna get the thing cracking today on some college football talk. And mainly we gonna talk about the cream, which team has been the cream of the crop of college football, the standard. Um, Team that produced more first rounders than any college in the since since the Saban era. You could say 10, 15, 17 years, Alabama. And there seemed to be a lot of debacle going on, which we know Coach had been publicized on his opinion. Nick Saban always been one of the ones that's always been, basically gonna tell it how it is. He keeps straightforward. I like old Nick for that. Not Alabama fan yet again, I will say, but I will say Nick keep it 100. Boy, the guy, I mean, let's give respect. The man know what he talk about. And his one of his former players, um not one of yeah, one of his former players, on the offensive line for Alabama, he's kinda had his words about Nick Saban because Nick Saban publicized that his prediction in that championship was going to be hmm, Georgia and Texas down there in Georgia for the SEC championship. Now, Tyler Booker, offensive line of Alabama, he come out and he says, he always used to say, don't let some guy that live in their mom basement determine how you feel. So I'm not going to let a guy who plays golf all day determine how I feel. Shots at Saban. But, you think about it, it's kind of funny a little bit, cause we already know what Saban is and who Saban is in college, greatest coach of all time. The man knows his offense, he knows S and O, he knows his, especially knows the defense because he produced more defense players. All pros guys. We talk about the Cody, big Cody. Super Bowl champ with Baltimore Ravens. We talk about um, your boy down there in Miami, Raekwon, who's having a good career so far. You know, we talk about the Foster. We talk about Devontae Hightower, future Hall of Fame. If you ask me, I know he should be in the Patriots Ring of Honor, both for sure, for certain. and I think he has the accolades to be, another Hall of Famer. Marlon Humphrey, mm, beast on the corner, one of the best corners in the NFL. Mika Fitzpatrick, one of the best safeties in the NFL. Had a little off year this year coming out, but we already know what Mika is. You know, another first rounder just went off from Saber Era Arnold. Got drafted by my boy, the Detroit Lions. First round pick. Um, ha, what I'm saying? You had a guy like Ha Ha, Clean Dix, guys that came through clutch and they really made a name for themselves. So you gonna have to give it to Nick. Cause Nick do what he does, and Nick who he is. And you have to respect that. The man, like I said, the man knows the number. So be a fan like me. You sit back and you look at some of these highlights and look at what they done down there, Bama. Amazing, amazing. That's around Glenn Coffee of Church. An era running back, two first rounders with Greg McElroy, quarterback. They beat Matthew Stafford and Georgia. Come back the next year. Georgia right number 3. Going against Stafford. Another Nick Saban championship. Dante Hightower. Just talked about him. Hall of Famer. Future Hall of Fame, Patriot Hall of Fame for sure. One of the greatest Patriot defense players, defense linebackers that played. Then we can go to the Tebow. They arguably the greatest quarterback, or had the greatest college quarterback of all time. Look at that, Javier Arenas against Tim Tebow, Heisman Trophy winner, greatest college quarterback of all time. Greatest college, they say arguably might be one of the greatest college players of all time. You come back, you play Texas. Number 2, Alabama ball number 1, Martell Darius, defense lineman. Pick 6 to the end zone, clutch play. This man knows it is and O. Nick Saban is the GOAT for a reason. Look at that. Look at that. Win, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Win, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Even though quarterback Gilbert was free trade, he didn't really have a good NFL career. He come back next year against Ole Miss. Ooh, 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 ooh. Trent Richardson. I want that boy gone. Hey, somebody put an APV out. Somebody put an APV out because that boy just stole it. He just took him. He just took him in his own. Hey, it should have been a crime. It should be a crime, no lie. They come back next year. Bama against Georgia again. AJ McCarron. Who look like Coop. A Heisman finalist. One of the best wide receivers still in the game. Amari Cooper. AJ McCarron. The clutch Alabama quarterback, the most winning quarterback in Alabama history. They will come back and get Auburn. Iron Famer won the Famer Iron Bowl because they got a lot of class of Iron Bowl. A lot of them. A lot of them. AJ McCann. Throw it out there. Who again? Amari Cooper again. There you go. That boy gone. That boy gone. Stretched by a mile. Ain't even close. It ain't even close. It's crazy. I never been a Bama fan, but one thing about it, I respect the Bama game. I respected what Saban brought to the table, man. I respect who he was. And what he can cook up, man. This man, Alabama is first round you, Hall of Fame you. I'm not a fan of him. Don't let me speak like I am, but one thing about it, I respect the game. I know what it is. 2014, who we got? Alabama Auburn, another Iron Bowl class. Who? Blaze, old Sim, old Blaze Sim, oh Coop, who it is? Coop again, Coop again. Coop was one of a kind. That boy was a monster. 9 reception, 180 yard, 3 TD, average 20 yard per catch. Against Auburn team, number right number 15, I always had Auburn always came with a great defense back then. Now you come get Bama against. Here go the Saban Dabo saga. On the grades, they had a lot of great back-to-back national championship. Kenyon Drake, Kenyon Drake, Kenyon Drake. That boy was a speedster at that back position. He was a speedster. They had a three-headed monster down there in Alabama. Kenyon Drake was that guy, was the receiver out of the backfield, they speedy guy. The guy who could catch a run and who was good at catch a run, Remind you of a James White, and man, that kid boy was explosive. Boom, boom, gone. Ooh, tight shoes. Ooh, you thought. It's crazy. It's like, ooh, you thought. They kick thought, ooh, he should have thought different about that. Oh, there go the beast. There go the beast. Ooh, Scarborough. Right at the Eddie Lacy. Right before the King era. Bo Scarborough, hey, he was a dog too. Tua, boom, Devontae, 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 another Pro Bowler. One of the top 10 best wide receivers in the NFL right now. And arguably top five. Arguably top five if you want to look at his stat. Top five. Bama against Georgia, another classic. Ooh, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was a beast out that backfield. I couldn't stand him, but when he took off, you couldn't bring him to the ground, man. Jalen Hurts too big. What we got? Tua. Mm. Who that is? Najee. Pittsburgh still a star running back. Najee Harris. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What was they thinking? What was they thinking? Electrifying, magnificent. Hey, Bama had some play that was just working hard. That's just like, hey, like, so, mwah, mwah. Hey, I'm telling you. Ooh, that was tough. Devontae might be the best Alabama wide receiver that came out of Alabama. You can't arguably give it to him because he did win the Heisman. He did break records. So you might have to give it to him, boy, the best receiver in Alabama history. Over Judy. Of all them, but Devontae was that man. Heisman. You see the reason why. He's small, but that boy can fly. He can fly. Man. And when you sit there just look at them play, man, it's just crazy. It really is. Bama was out their mind when it came to their play, and they were so electrifying, man. Look, hey Tyler. Nick might know what he's talking about. He's not trying to count Alabama out, saying like Alabama just don't have it down yet. I guarantee this man love that school. He still work with the organization today, even though he stepped off of that clipboard. But Nick still know what he's talking about. It's few coaches in the game that they word mean everything, which is saving when it comes to college football, when it comes to NFL. You guys they be better to go to coaching in the NFL. When it comes to basketball, you already throw some names out there. Phil. Phil knew that triangle. He ran the '90s and in the 2000s, in the early 2000s with that triangle offense, and he was solidified. So I mean, you got, like I said, you got to listen to the man. You got, he's not saying what's name, but Texas have shown what they can do. They have played Bama in the last 2 years, and they got the upper hand. Ewers, you know, hey, that boy solidified. He is one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Is he probably the best coming in this year? Hey, maybe I can say probably is him and Shadur for sure. But I think he's a very better quarterback than Shadur is. He's not as leg as Shadur, but his arm and his throwing is just up, just amazing. Then they also got Baby Manning who been sitting back and watching the game, and he could watch, and he been watching it closely. He was a red shirt freshman last year. He sat back and watched. And his backup come in and do what they do. He learned from the game, man. And he's gonna be magnificent. Of course, you lost your star running back. You lost Xavier Worthy. Eight speeds to went to Kansas City. I think he gonna have amazing year with Kansas City. That's one of the next episode we're gonna talk about. To, on our next episode, we're gonna talk about Kansas City and what they plan on. They gonna be able to come back and do a three-peat. First time somebody did that since New England. So I mean, we're gonna talk about an LA issue, but Texas had lost some bangers down there, but Texas had become what Texas always been to what they always been in college football. One of the best teams in the country. Every team had their little bounce. Bama had theirs from when Bear retired until Nick Saban got there. They had their few decent years, but they wasn't back to all star, dominant top of the food chain until Saban got there after, from the high the Bear was gone. They went almost 20 years without winning a title, just like Michigan. And Michigan, we back on top now. We had about the same little hiatus. We shared a national championship with Washington back in '90s. I think it was '97. So teams go through their little drought. The Hurricanes, they haven't been the same in a while. You know, I'm just saying. But Texas, I think they getting their recruits. We know they're a football state. Legends been born there. When they come about talking about the Kyler Murrays, and et cetera. Even Mahomes, a lot of them guys, they come from Texas, man. They about they are bread and butter. Football in their brain is marinate. It's like that steak. You don't marinate that steak, or you don't marinate the rib. It don't sit. It ain't gonna come out right. But Texas players are born to play ball. So if you agree, let me know. Let me know. But I feel like Nick has a point. He's not saying Bama can't make to the next championship, but right now it's looking like, Texas got their best player coming back. They signal caller, they floor general. He's back on the field. So I mean, and Bama coming out with some new, they still running back with the same quarterback cast and add on a few little more people, but they lost a lot on defense too. They lost two of their corners. So we'll see how it go. But Nick, hey, I stand with you, big dog. But I never gonna count out Alabama, never gonna count them out. But Texas, we know Georgia, what they bring it back, and they bring back something strong. Yes, sir. Even though they lost Bowers to draft, yeah, don't matter, man. They got a boy by number zero. I can't remember the fella name, but he got hurt. He got hurt, but 6'7", tight end can run the flow. I think he run like a 4'5", boy, quick. But we gonna see. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Spit Your Game. I am host Mr. Bumpy J. If you look for it, find us on Facebook and Spit Your Game. add us, like us, subscribe, hit that share button. I sure appreciate y'all. Until next time, folks.
Welcome to Spit Your Game Talking Sport.